David Ninzati is trying to emulate the Stanley Cup in size and stature. And so I think that just to inspire a few of the players, the World Cup is now being presented. I'm reliably reassured by the maestro himself, who is circling around the cup now, that it's a silver cup of some substantial size and weight, no doubt. And so I guess in presentation of this cup, they're going to make a little photograph. A fantastic little item it is as well too, and hopefully is a legacy of this tournament now finally really arriving on the scene as a legitimate hockey tournament in line. One to watch and one to see, and one to come and play for. Bienvenue à tous à la France. Welcome to our friends in the United States. If you're listening, friends and family of the players, or just fans of your national team. I bet you didn't even know you had a national roller hockey team at 38 plus. And if you didn't before, then we're hoping that these guys are going to make it impossible for you to ignore them. Watching Team USA in practice, looking very competent, looking very controlled, looking very skillful. So lots to prove. Expectations are high for the team, but on reputation alone, in a venue like this, on this surface, and this type of game, anybody's guess. Team Canada, equally potentially revered, came out this morning against the Swiss and didn't quite get out of the box, but as they often do, ended up potting perfectly well right the last dying seconds to eke out a draw of what was potentially a match slipping away from their fingers. Captain of Team Canada said that he's got 2 or 3 gears yet to come. Good evening for those of you on the far east. Good morning or early afternoon for those in the west. And here we are in Bolzano, Italy, 2016, the 7th World Cup of the Masters Inline Roller Hockey Federation Internationale de Roller Sports. If any of you guys have been with us this morning so far, if this match is anything like it's expected to be, should be perhaps one of the highlights of the day. GB had a fantastic opening, close to a draw with Germany, just getting pipped to the post at the very last minute. We've had some outstanding matches. Slovenia showing up to this tournament, not even their best team, and doing extremely well against the Czechs. We've seen Canada and the Swiss play together. Canada just at the last minute nipping out a draw. The Italians came out against the Australians, great battlers, resisting every different angle of attack from all sides and trying to just hold them to 10. What a fantastic opening day to the World Cup. Very warm welcome to USA viewers. If you guys are up this morning having your breakfast or your early lunch, depending on where you are. If you didn't know roller hockey existed, you may not certainly have known that it existed at this age. But I think you'll be pleasantly surprised to see the level at which these guys are still kicking around at 38 and over. You're almost welcome. And we're really looking forward to seeing what the USA has got in store. As I said earlier on in practice, in training, looking very solid, looking very tidy, organized. Certainly come out here for something to prove on their debut. But could they get caught out by style differences? Team France, double World Cup holders, perennial favorites at every World Cup. They are masters of this surface, masters of the attack. Organization is not going to be a problem for the French. Spirit, not going to be a problem for the French. However, World Cup record-wise, they've come off of a reasonably poor performance at last year's World Cup. Although, bouncing right back in Legnaro, which is the Italian friendly tournament, which is sort of like a warm-up tournament, maybe a bit of a trial for B teams. A lot of A-team players go down there and play. And as such, you get a little flavor of things to come for that next year's World Cup. France took that win pretty convincingly. So maybe they've stepped up to this World Cup and have got something in store for us here tonight. Should be really exciting. I expect a close match and certainly one hard fought. And here comes the first face-off, and we're off and running on the dance floor. Look like USA are going to play hard forechecking. Straight away off the guns. And the USA are diving in really deep. Can use the pace, nice cycles. Ooh, it's a tight pass right round on the inside. Just a little testing shot just to see what the keeper's got. And do the French move out quickly? Patient, little cross-ice pass coming off of the boards. Just a little bit of a dip. Ooh, just caught on the referee's skate there. That might not have been tidy. USA stretching, little stick handling. Well defended, tipped up and into the air. USA are coming out, great guns. That's their mission. Score first, score many. A lot to show up for here, the Team USA. Bit of an unknown quantity, so they're going to want to make a really good showing and prove that they deserve to be here. There's no doubt of that. Are the French going to be up for it? Could the USA get caught out a little bit on the physical side? Little love tap there on the thigh of one of the players. French slap shot from downtown. Look at that. That's why they're dangerous. Absolutely out of nowhere. Slap shot right down through the 5-hole. So French off to the better start, although they don't look better. Okay. USA getting a little bit of run of luck there through hole. Still fighting for the puck. Strong forecheck. Where's the green light on behind the goal? That's a little unusual. Usually reserve that for a goal. Maybe they just need to be a little bit more careful about that. Not a goal for the USA, unfortunately. France off to the better start with a quick slap shot. Bit of an unexpected one. Keeper just eye off the ball there a little bit. Will this buoy France up now? Settle the nerves? Will they start to really press home their advantage? What will the USA do? Take it in their stride, I suspect. Looks like the USA are coming out aggressive. They've got a high forecheck. France can move the puck around. They're really organized. They've got lots of space and stretch. Good movement. Will they make the drop? Didn't turn. Turned away. France will go back and be patient. Left wide open. No defense. Oh, great save by the keeper. Just pushed him out. Still a bit of a dig. Neto pressing hard, forechecking the breakout. Team USA going to do some spectacular moves. Deeks all the way around, all on his own. No one was taking the physical defense to him. Just let him walk in the front door. Still got the puck, still fighting for it. Now need to clear the decks, the French. Can he pull us off this little trick around? That's a soft deke. Oh, pass right in front. Oh, couldn't quite get it in time to settle for the shot. This is going to be end-to-end stuff. Right out of the blocks. France versus USA, everything it was expected to be. Tight, forechecking, attacking, end-to-end. Little backhand. Cheekily saved by the keeper. Still in possession, France in the danger zone, circling around, waiting for the ideal pass. And then a reset back in the zone. France will take it all the way back. Make the changes. Patient. Stepping forward, I think the French nerves have settled. They're really starting to play their game now. Cheeky shot into the block of a player. Ooh. The second after the rebound off of the defender. Still had plenty on it. Little bad bounce. Unlucky for the USA, but then got rid of it somehow, and it spat into the French defensive zone. Well cut out. And then a cross-ice pass to Le Gallique. Kenny, nice little wrister. Made the goalie work. That's Monsieur Hostin. He's got a great shot on him, Hostin. I've played against him many times and had a sore wrist and sore hand as I blocked my various different private parts from his deadly wrist shots. Deadly accurate as well. Just makes me wonder what he was aiming at. Doesn't struggle to find the goal. Again, the aggressive forecheck here, really wanting to cough that puck up in the French zone. But French relaxed, settling into their game plan. Good tight forecheck from the USA. But the French have got the presence of mind to bring players back in from the top and then swap over. French seeing their line changes and taking the time. Cross-ice pass dealt with when the skate's a little bit coughed up. Can he still have the strength? Players are there. Centering pass. Can he control it? Sends it back again. Now can come over to this side. options available. A little bit of a bobbling puck pass. Maybe just took the wind out of that. French circle around. Ooh, risky no look. France getting forced back into their own zone here, away just to play it. Coughed up the puck. No one to really tackle or take on the French defense, so just left that little wet. Puck coughed up. French coming forward. Whoa, that looked suspiciously like an in and out. We've noted that quite a few times before in these matches, that in fact the posts are fat on these first goals, and that results in a lot of fat pings and rebounds coming right back out again. There's plenty of opportunity to mop those up if needed. France setting up again, patiently. A little untidily dealt with that cross pass. Pushing forward, motoring in. Good legs there. No pass for the breakaway on the USA. Manages to clear it out though. Two of them working together. Ooh, couldn't quite make the last pass that was set for the open spot. Fayol, new young player for France. Carrying the puck in. USA team member losing his stick there in the defense. Really good pressure, turned it all the way around, came up to the slot and then released. Just blocked. Monsieur Garcia taking his time, centering, circling around his own end. Well defended. France just being patient, taking a few risks though. The Americans are definitely going to get some results if they keep this high forecheck. Keeping the puck in the French zone and not being able to break out. It's going to bounce off the boards. Can he turn and take it? Might just get a breakaway here. Ooh, but for the skates. Good quick feet there. That moved that puck around. Oh, could have had a slap shot there. A little bit of a fakie. Keeper thought maybe better of just sweeping that puck away and then bring it under control. France just taking advantage after about 9 minutes of play, 8.5 minutes of play. The French just getting the better of the luck and taking an advantage when they had it. Now seem to be a bit pinned down in their own end. Probably getting the better of the puck handling. Just can't seem quite to break it all out. And that's owing to this USA high forecheck. So France going to play around with it patiently. See if they can't find a stretch. A little bit of a sloppy giveaway there. USA aren't really in a position to exploit too much. Might start again. And right the way back. Plenty of time. So how are the USA going to set up their attack? Options on the drop. Not quite there. Smurfy just leaving the puck a little bit too tricky for them to get. Glenn Evans, former GB player, living in California in the USA. Been working there for years. As he drops again, takes the shot. Easily blocked by the keeper. French keeper, one of the best keepers in the tournament. Setting up a little breakaway. Ooh, backhand pass going to nowhere. Well consolidated by the defense. No panic. Could have been a through pass there. Well scooped up by the French. A little bit of mopping up. Can he make that move? No one in the center now. Coming towards the keeper. Just blocked off by the defender. Little tip up the boards. Can he do it again? This side now. Watanabe with his stick handling skills. He's going to press it forward. Going to try and take it down Main Street. Woo! And a little shot again, straight at the keeper's pads. Keeper's got it covered. A little butterfly action going on there. Glenn Evans has played for me many years. Unfortunately, hasn't been able to for quite some time. Couldn't play last year in Dusseldorf because of injury. Struggling with an injury this year now. Managed to hurt his hand as the French make an attack. Handling the puck quite freely around that hash mark. Testing the American keeper a little bit. So it's really good to see Smurf back in action here. Playing for Team USA. Looking forward to a little bit of niggle when they meet the GB players out there. Might have something to say to each other. Tell Brian, one of Smurf's old friends, frequent roommate on GB tours. Let's see if there's a little bit of niggle. Let's see if Tell can get a rise out of him. Certainly wouldn't be the first time. France again sort of pinned in their own area. Now a chance to break out. Sweeping around. Michel Austin taking the shot, taking 2 shots on the rebound. Bubbling puck, well picked up by the US. A little bit bunched up on this side. Yeah, he's got no outlet past the mugger. Taking on the deke then. Can he go around? Oh, a bit of individual skill. Tried to scoop it up. Fantastic save. Just stretched out, falling back into the goal. Ooh, a little bit of body blow there. Nice fair physical play. French not afraid to get a little bit physical with them in the defense. USA flirting with danger here. Ooh, bobbling puck up on the chest of the keeper, and it still bobs loose. USA still in possession deep in French. And then settle it back for a reset and some fresh legs. USA looks like they've got some stick handling skill in reserve here. That could get them out of trouble. French looking a little bit more likely to scoring as they go forward. Plenty of options for the French. They play together a lot. And they know each other well. A lot of these are veteran players. A couple of new faces in there. Well defended, scooped around. Nice little drop pass. Now it's a 2-on-1 turned into. Can he take the shot? Passes through, sweeps it. Oh, great save by the keeper. Saw the plan. Dropped to the floor, covered it with the pads. Good win for the face-off there. Now bringing it back. Just missing it around that corner there. A bit indecisive. Ooh, holding the puck. That clearing pass wasn't quite what he intended. Wasn't sure what he was doing then. Now we got 3 going forward, the French. Little bobbling puck still on it though. Takes the rebound from behind the net. That's where the French and their experience on this surface know that those pucks do bounce. Come back off of the backboards and pop in front of the goal, so there's always an opportunity. Just as good as, if not better than, a rebound right off the keeper's pads. USA scoop up, a little bit of a mistake. The French try and break out. And USA hold on to their position where you might expect them, in the neutral zone. Just mishandling what little they had there so far. Keeper playing his role there. French keeper, confident, coming out under pressure. Ooh, just about tried to turn away, trying to beat on pace, but not going to beat the USA on pace. He's quick hands here, number 89. Quick hands and turn, dumps it in. Shouts for it, he wants it. Another good movement of the hands, straight into the leg pads of the defender. Coughed up again, still bobbling around on the defense. Ooh, puck coughing up, but he swung at a puck-sized hole in the air because the puck wasn't there. decides not to quite take on the pace. A little bit of a turn, no look pass. Stretching right into the front. Oh! And there's the shot again. That's good patience. Took the time, waited for the gap to appear, potted one in. French are dangerous going forward. They know how to find the net. Sharp and deadly and accurate with their passing, with their shots, wrists, and they can just nick past you. So how are the USA going to respond? Got quick hands, really skillful. They don't seem overwhelmed by this at all. The 2 goals down, maybe just finding their feet, getting used to the pace and the pressure. Maybe needed to find a little bit extra as they put the French defense under pressure and pin them down. Maybe a little bit more time on the puck. USA now taking some time, maybe to think, taking some risks. Maybe didn't respect Mr. Austin. Relieves the Americans of their puck. And in no rush to go forward. Try and make some space by draw the Americans in on their typically high forecheck. Oh dear, a little bit of miscommunication there. I think he's all right. Just going to watch the delayed feed and see exactly what happened. French players just not quite understanding what the plan was. It was hardly a gunshot, though. I don't know if we needed to stop play. Look, if 2 French players knock each other out, that's a revolution. But we're old fellas. It takes us some time to get up, so maybe they were just erring on the side of caution. French could have a big chance here. 3-on-1 coming on. Does he go for the pass? Little deke. Oh! Stretched it. Could have gone for the shot. Maybe on the backhand. Went for the pass. Just didn't quite pull it off. Now the Americans turn it around. Really rapid fire. Trying to squeeze one in underneath. Just a little went a little wide and then popped back out again. Here's this end-to-end. There's the pass. Is he going to shoot? Took his time. Good patience in front. France not rushing to take a goal that's not dead on. That's very patient. Americans caught in a little bit of misshape at the back. 3 French players descending on the goal. Could have made good on that, but decided to reset. There's no pressure on them to score in a hurry. 2-0, France versus USA. France leading. 3 minutes left to play in this first half. Hasn't it gone fast? Ooh! Corking slap shot from just on top of the hash marks on this left-hand side. Absolutely on target. Hit the keeper, still fighting for it. Number 18, really pressing forwards. The Americans consolidate and take it easy. Watanabe showing his passion there. Can't quite get the puck out of his boots. Okay, going forward. What can we do? A little bit of deep, good hands. Ooh, spit it through. Just lost the puck on the tip of his stick there a little bit. Could have got a shot away and it would have been very dangerous. France deadly going forward. Iamaneto chasing high. forcing the US to do a bit of decision making. Galvez from France taking the physical game to the US. Not afraid to get stuck in with a shoulder. Well cut out that pass confidently right in front of his own keeper. Great long ice pass. Fayot goes on the breakaway, holds it, tries to do the toe drag through the legs, but it's just cut out. Fresh legs for France. Just a little bit of a spit out from the boards. Doesn't quite make good of it though. Still pushing. A little bit of argy-bargy there. You can feel that. Garcia, usually a very strong player, but he was just stretching forward a little bit and couldn't quite get a handle on it and was just shoving it along with the end of his stick for a bit. Couldn't quite push it forward. Whew. That's gone by fast. 1 minute left in the half. France 2, USA 0. Plenty of goals in it for the USA. Could have been. Looks as though they're relying a little bit on some particularly individual efforts. Great stick handling skills. Watanabe looking like he can handle himself and the puck going forward. Quick hands. Could be the definitive thing for the USA to bring them back into the match. And Vega going to sit now for that bit of pressure. Ooh, good shot. Tipped over the keeper's shoulders and rising into the net. Not great timing for a power play for the USA. My apologies. French power play, not good timing for the USA. They really didn't want to go in 2-0 down to the half and start the second period with a penalty. But they might not if this gets potted, and the French can definitely do these. One man dragging out the defenders. Smurf Evans just coming out, following the puck a little bit. Maybe not letting them get too much of the run. Oh, well cut out. Smurf well up for that. 17 seconds left in the half. Will the French go for it and try and pot one really quickly? It's got one guy in front. Individual effort. 8 seconds left. Will they shoot? Stretching it wide. Fake slap shot up to the top. Hits the skates of the American players. Ooh, turned around. Couldn't quite make it happen. But I think the French can go away and sit down after the half and be quite pleased with that. Not feeling overwhelmed by the presence of the US and the hockey pedigree that they bring from that country. The French. So a little quiet word. Alain Blanchet, the head coach for the French team, just quietly walking back and forth on the bench. He's got his notes, maybe just having a quiet word with each of his lines, maybe organizing a couple of changes. Stay as you are, boys. Comment on dit en français? Stay as you are, boys. I don't know. Égalité, fraternité, liberté. And the music starts again, and away we go. French setting up with the pleasure of having a power play for another 35 seconds. Slap shot from a little far out, took a stick hit. USA keeping them honest with the top man in the triangle, pressing the puck. Some quick passing. Woo! Flying pass, just a little bit high. USA keeper brought it down, but maybe didn't handle it well and then dropped it in front and let it bobble out to the side. Repossessed by the French. Little shot in. Knocked away by the pads. All even now. Cleared that across the ice. Jérôme Austin resettling the French to come out and do their breakout. Jorge Richard, number 4, spitting the puck out and getting them started again. Galvez Simonetti, cheeky shot from a little bit, just a little bit outside the core area of downtown. And an easy tip away. Bit of physical pressure from USA, squeezing the French into the corners. And it spits up nicely for the USA. Then they just drop it. And out of the wash, the USA start again. Patient now, the US, as they settle in. What's their breakout? Not taking the play on. French forechecking high. Third player being forechecked. So really being pinned in now. Nice little cheeky move. Finally lets the USA get loose. And out of the cage they go. A little bit of pace. 1 and 2 players taking on. Little help with his skate. Can he push it through? Just a cheeky little pass. A little bit more power on that and a little bit up high, and that was a goal. Maybe not convinced that they can score themselves. Just couldn't quite find the pot. Joe Hostin getting a lot of ice time. Star player, and here he goes. This is why. Can he make the breakaway happen? Has he got the pace? He's going to take on the slap shot. Just goes wide on the glove side. France consolidating confidently in front of the goal. They've got lots of options. Organization really tidy. The no look not quite coming off there for Austin. He's probably a little bit tired after that little breakaway effort. Oh, terrible clearance from the American keeper. Austin just, if he'd have turned around a little bit quicker and had fresher legs. Look, he's going off straight away now. If he had fresher legs, that was getting zipping right in. Long shot from way out of town. Maybe trying and find one lone player there, but the French eking that out, no bother. The pressure in the center. Giving it away pass. Oh, and the American keeper, not daunted by the first task, steps out and tries again. Determined to make his mark in this game. That's what we like to see, eh, guys? An active keeper. DeRocher, quick hands, fumbled it through, still got a quick shot off. Well dealt with. Stick on the floor and bat it away. Ooh, a bit of a funny take on that. Labida not quite holding onto the puck. Loosened off, and then the French get to play with it in the garden again. Il fait jouer à jardin. The French can play with it in their garden all day long. Charbonneau turning around and letting fresh legs come on. The high forecheck for the USA, but just doesn't disrupt the multitude of options that they've got. And the French can just circle around. Do the USA need to get a little bit more physical with them? Ooh. A bit of a fan of a pass that, but on the stretch, could have got it. And then back to the garden. Trim a few trees, cut the grass. Fix a bouquet. Even make a little mistake like that, no problem. It'll grow back next year. Nice centering pass to the center spot. Turning around. Ooh, on the move, just a little bit too far forward. Now can the USA take this opportunity to make a break? France back check really quickly. Good hands. Now there's a 3-on-2. Wide. Oh, made the extra pass. Maybe should have taken the shot. 3 French defenders scooping the puck right from in front of the keeper. No pressure on the goal. Ooh. USA 21 there, coming a little bit worse off of the hip check. No call from the referees. They're not minding that. Sticks at the gut, anything tickling the belly with a stick, they will call. But shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip, not a problem. So do get stuck in. Bobbling pass, a little bit wide, not too much options. Ostan, ooh, fantastic effort. Ostan with a deadly accurate wrister, with the USA keeper absolutely equal to it. Plucked it out of thin air. Has a little word with himself. He's pleased with that. He's pleased with himself there. It should be. Grab one of Osteen's wristers out of the sky. No mean feat. It's not quite catching a fly with chopsticks like Mr. Miyagi, but it'll do. Whoa, big pass across the ice, bubbling puck up in front. French keeper on the floor, just reaching up with his hands. Like the Statue of Liberty. Held the light aloft, scooped the puck down. Still not that much pressure on the French team. "13 minutes left. France ahead of the USA by 2 goals. Nothing from the USA yet. Difficult to try and break down the French. They've got the puck all the time. Cheeky little no-look pass behind the back. Can't quite get it out of the neutral zone though, so has to send it back. Keeper wanting to take part again. He's keen. Number 96 taking his time for the USA. Seems to realize that maybe they need to consolidate a little bit further, take their time, pick their opportunities. A little bit of individual effort right down the middle. Woo! Just a little cheeky kick forwards. Maybe that's the opportunity that they're looking for, something unexpected. Crossing pass. Keeper had to deal with that, lunging forward. French losing the puck, coughing again. Nets off its moorings. No call made. Is the referee going to just throw it back on? So they do. Been a couple of problems this morning so far with net being loose across its moorings. Penalty on the play. He's off the cross check. Just going to watch the delay, see where it came. Number 26, USA, going off for a cross. Again, it doesn't have to be much to persuade these referees to blow the whistle if it involves the stick. A little bit of physical, not so bad. Yeah, just pushed the French number 16, just sort of muscled him down a little bit, pressed him into the floor, maybe had 2 hands on the stick. It's tight. The USA might just find that a bit of a tricky issue to get to grips with. Very, very light touch. If you're voting no in the UK referendum, you probably blame that on some European regulation. France coming forward on this power play. Got a lot of players, lots of options. They're not rushing to score. 11 minutes left to play. 2 goals to the good. Shots going in. Keeper's equal to it. USA trying to maybe hold some possession on this short-handed stint that they're on. Now they've got some possession of the puck. Can the hands work? Nah, not going to get picked out. Now the French reset. Fresh legs up at the point. Charbonneau comes on. Patient. Waits for the attack. Turns around, equal to it. Doesn't take the physical. Passes it on. Can't quite take it on. Ooh. Was looking for the 1-2 there. There's the lean again, but this time it was the shoulder, not the stick. And so the referee's not going to call it. Fair enough, Team USA. Use the shoulder. Long get rid pass. Keeper stops it from floating all the way around. And France get fresh legs. USA fresh legs. And it's back to 4-on-4. France still patient. Centering pass. Man on the point, still fighting for the puck. USA calmly getting rid of it, just squeezing it out to the side of the hash marks and delivering it back to the breakout. Cross ice pass. Not too much pace on there. Ooh. Could see what he was trying to do. Tried to do a little dink through the legs. Put themselves under pressure again. Can he backhand it? He's got no pressure to shoot. Could have one-timed that. Why bother when you can come back here, play around, draw the Americans out? They're the ones who've got to fight. French are playing a smart game here. Thinking about the bigger picture. Working to move the puck forward. Positions are in. Stretching the USA. Stick on the floor. The big American, number 96, lost his stick. He can't do much there. Wants to go and pick his stick up, really. A little bit of pressure, still turning around. 22 just chasing him, looking for the wraparound. Gets stopped right in behind the net. Now's your chance to pick your stick up there, old fella. You'll need that. And he takes a well-needed break as his teammates come forward. Fast hands. Fast hands, good fight, digs it into the corner. A little bit of a reminder just before he went away after being dispossessed. I'll stay on the pitch. Watch for the shot. 7:47 left to play. France still 2-0 up. Can't quite get the pass off the boards. Can the USA exploit? Could have been a one-timer. '93 was ready. Garvey couldn't quite pot it. Poor clearance again. French indecisive. What's he going to do? Is he going to go for the goal? Returns it out. Ooh. Sharp wrister a little bit high. Goalie needn't have ducked. Need to file a flight plan for that shot. Sky high. Austin coming back to try and get some wheels going. Very high forecheck from the Americans, but doesn't come right. Stick handled all the way around. But the French are taking a break. A little bit of slashing there. Where's the call? Other games that might have been. But no disruption in play, probably playing the advantage there. Unlucky, little of a stick hit. Americans can't take advantage of the bubble, and now a 3-on-1's developed. Pitting it back. Shot from downtown. Oh, the rebound couldn't get picked up, and the keeper was right on the floor there to save both shots. Wrist shot. I think the keeper likes that hand. Baseball player. That's what I'm getting. He's been playing catch with a mitt in his hand like that for all his life. Whistle on the play. Slash called. Just have a quick look. France slashing. Just have a quick look on the replay, see where it came from. Now, with 6 minutes to play, can the USA... still, even on the replay, didn't see where the slash came from. Number 12, USA, definitely lost his stick, though, as a result. That's Smurf Evans. Must have felt it. Okay, can the Americans make it count? Slap shot, stick deflected. French in the triangle. Not rushing out to stress the puck too much, just consolidated. Holding tight. USA circling around. Not asking too many questions. Ooh, a little dink through. Gosh, it might have been a French own goal there, but for the way he tipped it. Really unlucky for the Americans. That's just bobbled out. Oh, now it's one-on-one. Oh, what a save! Keeper flying to take that on the glove side, tipping it right over the net. Was going for his shoulder over the stick. Could have been a goal. Met that very well. If he'd have landed on his hands, now that would have been impressive. Pulling it in. Good hands. Americans have got this in front. Bobbling puck, just not quite coming towards their sticks. Need a little bit of luck. 4:50 left to play. French are going to hold on to this now while they eke out. Another 42 seconds of their shorthanded. Americans have got to get possession. 3 in. Is he going to take the shot? Can he pass it out? This is on. Oh no, why didn't he shoot? What was he thinking? He had the opportunity there. Maybe tried to be a cheeky little no-look pass underneath. Tried to definitely find the hole. Didn't think he could beat the French keeper. USA trying to build towards a goal. Another shot straight into the French defender. It's not working for him, that shot. Number 2, Watanabe on this side. French turn away. 4-on-4 again. Shouts going out for the penalty, but no dice. No whistles blowing. French, long pass. Can he control it in front of the net? USA, keeper saves. USA scoop up. Really long pass down the boards. Good bounce. Can Limit do it? Takes it on. Quick hands. Tries to go around. But the defender and the French team pushed him wide. I think they were calling for maybe a hook. It was really just the French player picking his stick up and getting it out of the way, but it did tap them in the stomach as they were coming back. So maybe they were shouting for that. It's been given before. USA battling away here and can't quite find a gap. The French defense, very well organized. Shots aren't coming through. No lack of creativity from the US. Maybe too creative. Maybe they need to break it down and just keep it a little bit more simple. Can they do what Canada did earlier on and in the dying seconds pull something out of the bag? Have they got a little extra something? Have they got that willpower to come through? Are they feeling the fatigue? Fit chaps, big fellas, they're in good nick for their age, no doubt about it. So What will they come up with in this last 2 minutes? Three minutes 23. It's showing on the clock. My bad. France 2, USA 0. Face off in the French zone. Not much left now in the game. Second half turning out to be just as good as the first. USA in control on the outside. Shot straight into the keeper's navel. Not easy to beat the French keeper. Not easy at all. Gonna have to be creative. Bobbling puck still just tippling around inside the face-off circle. French break out, 2-on-1. Patient, wrister shot. Goalie tipped it over. Managed to retrieve it, the French. Got the space. Ooh. Keeper is filling the goal as much as he possibly can. He's doing all the dances he can. He'll be doing a head spin. Oh, a little loose puck come loose there in front of the French keeper. Didn't quite control it in the way we thought. Little snapshot. Still loose puck in behind of the keeper now. And a couple of hands coming up. France keeper coming out wondering whether or not the USA team nicked that puck out from his hands. Where was the whistle? No problem. Oh, that wrist shot from the French team on the American keeper. He absolutely did cartwheels there. He was doing breakdancing moves to knock that one out. Saw the gap up high. No dice. Who's going to win this face-off? Americans just cough it up. Ooh, quick shot. Could have scored there. France resorting to patience. High forecheck on the American side. Managed to make him spit it up. French, as always, have got options. Lucky bounce off these boards. Le Roque Richard. Or the spirit of. Ooh, is he going to play for that? He's blown the whistle. Absolutely came in, turbocharged, leant in to turn in onto his left. Now the American's going to have a little word with him, asking him if it was all right for him to dive. Number 93, big fella, the Americans. Fit as a fiddle, passionate about his game. Hooking called. Watch it on the delay. Turns in, leans in. And the stick was right on his shoulder, almost around his neck. And it was the hook that pulled him around the shoulder. Was him leaning in, or did he actually fall because of the stick? Hard to say. As I've mentioned, any touching of the stick here, European regulations state, no toucho sticko. France in an absolutely ideal position now, total control. Doing exactly what they need to do to consolidate. Not going to take any shots to cough up any pucks. Pass it round. 1:30 left to play. Takes a slap shot. Why not? Maybe coughed up in front of the net. Still working it. USA managed to just get rid in time. Puck rolling along its edge. France spit it back in. See if they can set up again. Setting up. Could have been a slap shot there. Wide. Gone through the hole. France really tic-tac-toeing now. Who's going to beat this? It was all about the legs. It was a sprint race. And France just came out on top. Ooh, little bobbling puck coughed up. Could be a one-on-one. How bad does he want it? Thinking about what he's going to do. Watanabe. Good fast hands. He's got to get a little bit closer to the French keeper to really beat him on that. 30 seconds left to play in the game. Are the Americans going to pull their keeper? Take a chance on getting a couple of goals. Now a little bit of individual. Doing his best to do the stick handling, but couldn't. Potted the puck in right underneath the keeper. Safely tucked away. Then tried to just jump over with the momentum. Bueno, number 30, French keeper. Absolutely outstanding blockade. The Maginot line. Only this time it works. And there it is, the empty net goal. USA pulled their keeper at the last second. Had to throw the dice. And the French just managed to pot as soon as they spotted it and got control of the puck. Dumped it down the ice and boing, away they go. Apologies there, I got a little bit distracted. Oh, the Americans in front of the goal. Wide open on this side. Finally stretched the keeper wide. Didn't take their opportunities. The French will be very happy with that. No one was exactly certain what the USA would be like when they came out here. The French looking very, very tidy, very, very organized, playing together really well. They'll be very pleased with that result. 3-0 probably flatters them. USA have got some work to do. Maybe tidy up a couple of mistakes. But they went forward strong. Had all the right formulas. On paper, it looked really good. High forechecking. Good individual skills. Lots of nice stick handling. Be interesting to see how they respond now after that and see if they can't put something together to change the momentum. Fantastic, fantastic opening match for these two teams. The French doing a little crowd pleaser and waving their sticks. And now the USA captain coming over to shake the referee's hands as well. Okay, things are opening up now. Starting to get a vision of how things are shaping. France looking very strong. Canada can't be written off, but maybe not quite so fearful now. Slovenia. Czech taken to the wire. It's wide open. Wide open. Some familiar names still in the mix there. Team France now looking like the team to beat, but plenty yet to come. Let's see what the Czech team can do now against Team GB, given the opportunity to really flow their game. And will they come out strong in this next match against GB? Will they come out really pushing to pot a few goals and to stretch their legs a bit and to feel a bit more comfortable than they did this morning against that unlikely opposition? I'm just going to go and take a break for a minute while these guys warm up and let you watch and make your own judgments of how these guys are going to match up.